What if I told you that the secret to leveling up your life doesn't lie in external success, but within? The Stoics knew this over 2,000 years ago, and their wisdom has stood the test of time. Today, I'll share with you 8 Stoic strategies that will help you master your mindset and transform your life. Are you ready to unlock your potential? Life can feel overwhelming at times, whether it's personal struggles, career challenges, or just the fast pace of the modern world. But what if you could approach life with the clarity and composure of a Stoic philosopher? The ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers timeless strategies for overcoming obstacles, mastering your mindset, and leveling up your life. Today, we're going to dive into 8 powerful Stoic strategies that will help you navigate life with more peace, purpose, and resilience. Whether you're looking to improve your mental toughness, find more meaning in your daily actions, or simply be less reactive to life's chaos, these strategies will provide a strong foundation. Welcome to Wisdom of Stoicism, your source for timeless wisdom applied to modern challenges. Let's explore how ancient Stoic principles can help you unlock your potential and take your life to the next level. Strategy 1. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism emphasizes that we only have control over our thoughts, actions, and responses, not external events. The world is full of uncontrollable forces, weather, other people's opinions, or even unforeseen life events. The Stoic approach is to accept this reality and focus on how you respond to it. Imagine you're in a situation where things aren't going your way. Let's say you're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. You could stress and panic, but would that solve the problem? No. What's within your control is how you use that time. Perhaps to practice patience, listen to a podcast, or think creatively about solving the issue at hand. When you focus on what's within your control, you empower yourself. Instead of being frustrated by things you can't change, you shift your energy towards actions and thoughts that you can manage. This gives you a sense of agency, even in challenging situations. This principle is the foundation of emotional resilience. Every time you remind yourself, this is outside my control, but I can control my reaction, you take a step toward mastering your inner world. By letting go of unnecessary worry, you'll find yourself more productive, calm, and focused. With practice, this mindset becomes second nature, helping you navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. Strategy 2. Practice negative visualization. Negative visualization, also known as premeditatio malorum, premeditation of evils, is a Stoic exercise where you imagine worst-case scenarios before they happen. This sounds counterintuitive, but it actually fosters gratitude and resilience. The Stoics believe that by contemplating loss or misfortune, you prepare yourself emotionally for whatever life throws your way. Imagine, for example, thinking about the possibility of losing your job. By picturing this in your mind, you become mentally prepared. Instead of being caught off guard if it does happen, you've already rehearsed the emotional response. The fear of loss diminishes, and you're able to handle adversity more calmly. Another benefit of this practice is that it makes you appreciate what you currently have. You take less for granted. When you imagine life without your health, your family, or your possessions, you start to cherish those things even more in your day-to-day life. Gratitude becomes a constant companion, and you stop obsessing over what you don't have. Negative visualization isn't about living in fear. It's about confronting life's potential difficulties and preparing your mind to face them. By practicing this, you build a mental shield, becoming less vulnerable to life's inevitable challenges. With resilience, you can focus on growth, learning, and finding joy in the present. Strategy 3. Accept what happens. Amor Fati translates to love of fate, a concept deeply rooted in Stoicism. It's the idea that you should not only accept what happens in life, but embrace it fully, even the difficult parts. When life throws hardships your way, rather than resist or complain, a Stoic mindset encourages you to see every challenge as an opportunity for growth. Think of a time when something went wrong. Maybe you lost an opportunity, faced a breakup, or encountered a setback in your career. Instead of dwelling on how unfair or unfortunate it was, imagine saying to yourself, "This is what's meant to happen, and I will find a way to learn from it." When you do this, you take ownership of your life turning obstacles into stepping stones. Embracing Amor Fati doesn't mean you have to enjoy suffering. Instead, it's about seeing the bigger picture and recognizing that hardships can teach you valuable lessons. The Stoics believe that life unfolds as it should, even when it feels unfair or harsh. Every event, good or bad, plays a role in shaping you. When you practice this strategy, you find peace in letting go of resistance. You stop wishing for life to be different and start working with what you've been given. This doesn't mean you become passive. It means you become adaptable, resilient, and stronger in the face of adversity. Strategy 4. Practice voluntary discomfort. One of the most powerful Stoic exercises is to intentionally expose yourself to discomfort. This is known as voluntary discomfort, and it's about toughening your mind and body by stepping outside of your comfort zone. In today's world, we're often surrounded by luxury and convenience, which can make us mentally soft. The Stoics believed that by regularly practicing hardship, you build resilience. Imagine taking a cold shower every morning, fasting for a day, or walking in the rain without an umbrella. These are simple acts of discomfort that help you become less reliant on physical comfort and more mentally tough. By practicing voluntary discomfort, you train yourself to handle life's challenges with greater ease. This exercise is particularly powerful because it shifts your mindset. Instead of dreading discomfort, you start to embrace it as an opportunity to grow. You realize that you're capable of enduring more than you think. And when unexpected hardships come your way, whether financial struggles, physical challenges, or emotional pain, you're better equipped to handle them because you've been training for them all along. By choosing discomfort voluntarily, you become proactive in developing your resilience. You also gain a deeper appreciation for the comforts you do have, making you less prone to taking things for granted. It's a practice that helps you level up both physically and mentally. Strategy 5. The power of reflection. Stoicism encourages daily self-reflection as a tool for growth. The Stoics would regularly ask themselves, "What did I do well today? What could I have done better?" This process, known as self-examination, helps you course-correct, learn from your mistakes, and continuously improve. It's about building self-awareness and accountability. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect on your actions. Did you handle a difficult conversation well? Did you stay calm under pressure? What could you have done differently? This practice helps you identify patterns in your behavior and take conscious steps to improve. For example, maybe you realized you were short-tempered with a coworker. Through reflection, you can acknowledge that behavior and commit to being more patient next time. Or perhaps you stayed disciplined in your workout routine, acknowledging that success reinforces positive habits. Reflection also allows you to celebrate small wins, which boosts your confidence and keeps you motivated. It's a form of self-compassion that balances both your strengths and weaknesses. Instead of being harsh on yourself, you see each day as an opportunity to learn and grow. By making reflection a daily habit, you'll find yourself becoming more mindful, present, and intentional in your actions. This practice not only helps you level up, but also cultivates a sense of peace and purpose in your life. Strategy 6. Memento Mori. Memento Mori translates to remember that you will die. It's a Stoic meditation on the inevitability of death, which might sound morbid at first, but it's actually a powerful motivator for living a full, meaningful life. The Stoics believed that keeping death in mind helps you prioritize what truly matters. Think about it. When you remember that your time is limited, you stop wasting it on trivial things. You stop getting caught up in petty arguments, mindless distractions, or chasing material possessions that don't bring lasting happiness. Instead, you focus on what's meaningful: your relationships, your purpose, and your inner growth. When you practice Memento Mori, you become more intentional with how you spend your time. You start asking yourself, am I living in a way that aligns with my values? Am I making the most of my time here? This reflection helps you prioritize the things that bring joy and fulfillment, rather than wasting time on what doesn't serve you. It's not about living in fear of death, but rather using it as a tool to live more fully. By embracing mortality, you unlock the power to live without regrets, making each day count. This mindset shift can help you stay focused on your goals, appreciate your loved ones, and find greater meaning in the present. Strategy 7. Control your desires. Stoicism teaches that unchecked desires can lead to frustration and suffering. In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with temptations, whether it's the latest gadget, social media, or fast food. The Stoics believed that true happiness comes not from acquiring more, but from mastering your desires. Consider how often you're driven by the desire for more possessions, more recognition, or more pleasure. These desires can lead to dissatisfaction because the more you get, the more you want. The Stoics remind us that contentment comes from within, not from external things. By controlling your desires, you free yourself from the constant cycle of wanting and craving. For example, instead of indulging in every craving for junk food, you practice self-discipline and make healthier choices. Instead of chasing every new trend, you focus on what truly adds value to your life. This isn't about denying yourself pleasure, but about finding balance. The Stoics believed in moderation and self-control, which leads to a deeper sense of peace and contentment. When you control your desires, you regain power over your life. You're no longer a slave to external things, but in charge of your own happiness. By mastering your desires, you learn to appreciate what you have, and you cultivate a mindset of sufficiency. This inner freedom is key to living a more fulfilled, balanced life. Strategy 8. Live according to nature. The Stoics believed that living according to nature meant aligning your actions with both the natural world and your inner nature. This means recognizing your place in the universe and living in harmony with the natural order, while also staying true to your own values and principles. In today's world, it's easy to get disconnected from nature and your true self. We're often caught up in societal pressures, chasing after things that don't truly fulfill us. The Stoics remind us that by living in tune with nature, both externally and internally, we find peace and purpose. Externally, this can mean spending more time in nature, appreciating its beauty, and recognizing that we are a small part of something much larger. Internally, it means living authentically and making choices that align with your values rather than societal expectations. For example, if you value kindness, act with compassion in your daily life. If you value simplicity, avoid getting caught up in materialism. By staying true to your nature, you live with integrity and avoid the inner conflict that comes from pretending to be someone you're not. Living according to nature also means accepting the natural flow of life, the seasons, aging, and change. When you align yourself with these natural rhythms, you stop resisting life's inevitable changes and learn to flow with them, finding peace in the process. These 8 Stoic strategies have stood the test of time for a reason. They work. Whether you're embracing discomfort, focusing on what you can control, or reflecting on your actions daily, each strategy helps you build a stronger, more resilient mindset. Now it's your turn to apply these tools. Which strategy speaks to you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found value in this video, hit that like button and subscribe to Wisdom of Stoicism for more content designed to help you lead a better, more intentional life. Remember, the journey to personal mastery begins with small, consistent actions. Let today be the day you start leveling up your life, one Stoic practice at a time. Thanks for watching.